Alright. Anyway, I cut that. Right here. Where are we? Yeah. The only problem with it was rubber, and the saw kept binding up. So luckily I had some of this Easy Slide. It's a graphite-based coating. Shook it up, sprayed some on the blade, sprayed some where I was cutting, and I cut right through it after that. So all we had to do is put a little silicone or lubricant on there, and it worked out just fine. So that's where we're at. I was able to cut it with the skill saw. Now I could have put another blade on there, maybe a 42 tooth or something, or I even got a 140 tooth, but I just used the basic blade that was in there, and got myself a nice clean cut using that as a straight edge. So that's all done, and I'm done making a mess. So now I just got to kind of clean it up a little bit, and then sweep the floor a little bit, seeing that I now have rubber dust. Rubber dust. Rubber dust. Yeah, real mess. Well, I guess I should just squirt that with the air and get it over with. So now I'll make more of a mess. But you know what I'm going to do is I'll hold it down on the floor more so we don't blow it. The rest of it I can just sweep. The air hose works good if I'm going to do a total blowout of the garage, because it does make a little bit of a mess with dust. But as long as if I was doing the whole place, I didn't care. And I tell you the truth, I don't even use the air hose if I got to blow it all out. I just use the electric leaf blower. Now I do have a gas one as well, but I don't use that one inside. But I will use the electric one inside. Air hose is good for little things. That's good for your tools, but I gotta get a smaller tipped air hose, air nozzle, so I can blow things out without blowing things around, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Anyway, that's done. Now all I have to do is clean it. I'm going to, well, I'm not going to epoxy it, but I am going to put a few brads in it to hold it down. I mean, it's really not going to move around too much. I mean, it's heavy, but have something on it just to hold it in place. And then tomorrow I'll spray it down. The base is going to get done black, so that'll take care of that. The little studs that I use for the framing, I use to put the casters on it. I'll paint those black. And what I did was I used 2x4s, because now if I want, I can actually put a bottom shelf on that as well. So that'll help. Alright, So that's where we're at. I'll tell you what though, 3 of the legs drilled hard, but they drilled. I mean, I went through them, they continued to cut, it just took a few minutes to get through them all. The 4th leg, I have no idea what was wrong with it. It was like I had no drill bit. I tried 3, 4, 5 different drill bits, and 3 of them broke. They just didn't want to cut. I'm telling you. I don't know what happened with that 4th leg that made it so tempered, but man, it was hard. I mean, it was like trying to drill through a saw blade or something, or a knife blade. I mean, it was near to impossible. Like I say, after going through 5 bits, breaking 3, I finally got 3 holes in it. So I was able to screw everything in place. Alright, so I'm going to kind of just wipe that down now and clean it up a little bit better. And then sweep around the floor when I'm done and kind of get ready to call it a day. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock, so it's getting close to a day. So, so anyway, that's where I'm at. What did I get done today? Well, nothing. I wasn't in Home Depot all that long. I mean, if I stayed there, I would have just forget about it. So if I was there a half an hour, that was a long time. The majority of the time, believe it or not, took me drilling through these 4 legs, 3 holes in each, so that I can put some studs down there and bolt the wheels to it. If I knew it was going to be that hard, I would have bought different wheels and just welded them to the damn legs. But I didn't want to weld anything on there permanently as far as a wheel goes, because if it breaks, then you got to break the weld, cut it off, start over again. This way, if a wheel breaks, I just got to unscrew it, put a new one on. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. And then I cut my finger here. Actually, I took off a good piece of skin on the knuckle, because when the drill broke, I scraped my knuckle on that iron there, and took off a nice piece of skin, about the size of, oh, I don't know, about the size of a peanut. You know, not that deep, but as far as the physical size. So, and then you see that one, that's another cut. I'm not trying to show you my blood to gore it out, but, you know, that was all from that table. So, but anyway. You work in a shop, the trials and tribulations, you know, a little blood here and there, not a big deal. This is working fine over here. And that's the Yaesu FT400, 2 meter 440. TVs, I'm still looking. I adjust every now and then. Top one seems to be doing good. It's just a little too bright on the contrast, so I got to shut the contrast back a bit. Oh, I forgot to bring out a battery for it. Takes the 2025s. Wait a minute, I may have some. Where did I put my batteries? Oh, there they are up there. 2025s. Do I have any 2025s? Yes, I do. Alright, so I'll replace those batteries now. I got 2 GPSs going up here, trying to find out which one's going to grab the signals best. Looks like the 76 is grabbing more than the 3 Plus. Alright, but we will see. Alright, that's it, guys.